Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your August 1st to the 10th, 2018 reading for you. Now I've shuffled and meditated upon the cards, and we are going to see what these 10 days have in store for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Alright? And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Oh wow, that's lovely. Oh, courage, Taurus. Yes, okay. Give me a moment to take it all in. Alright, here, don't get pulled into negativity, okay? We're going to start with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is saying that you're looking in the wrong place. You're looking at everything you haven't accomplished. You're looking at everything you still have to do. Worry and worry and worry. It's like a hamster wheel. That's why I keep on saying a hamster wheel, just going round and round and round. Hamsters don't get anywhere when they're on that wheel. It just exhausts them. Don't let yourself be exhausted by your own thoughts. Don't sit there and look at every single way that you have failed. Because, quite frankly, you haven't failed. From the rest of these cards, you haven't even come close to failing. But you always believe that you can go one step further. What might be everybody else's idea of the best job that you could ever do, you're going to sit there and say, oh, it was okay. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself at all, because you're going to drive yourself absolutely up the wall. Right now, you are looking at the sorrows, at everything that hasn't been done. If you turned around, you would see that the Two of Cups, the Minor Arcana love card right there, is right behind you. Love and healing and prosperity, which completely makes these three cups that are spilt nothing. The only way we learn as human beings is through sorrow, through disappointments. It makes our souls stronger. It gives us that perseverance that we need to keep on moving forward. That's what you're being told here. Move forward. Don't let yourself be stuck in the past. You could waste your 10 days, and people waste their whole entire lives sitting there thinking of the moments where things could have gone differently. Great Expectations, book by Charles Dickens. Living your whole life in your wedding dress. Don't do that. Know your worth, because it's great, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And don't sit there and look at every way that you failed. Turn around and look at all the love and healing and joy that is in your life. Look at every way that you have succeeded. Because it is fantastic. If you start looking at your love, what you love in life, no matter what it is, it could be that you love, being with animals, or you love going for long walks. Embrace what you love here, and start embracing the life that you wanted before people told you that you couldn't have it. Kind of that life before 5 or 6 years old, when you started learning about limitations, when people said, oh no, that dream is silly. Don't you want to be this? Don't you want to be that? No. Embrace who you've wanted to be your whole entire life. Embrace loving yourself again, fully and with the abandonment of a child. For some of you, family is going to be crucially important in this time to help you come through a time of sorrow. But move forward, embracing, if you can't embrace yourself at this moment, embrace who you were when you were 4 years old. Move forward with love at your center. For some of you, this is saying to move forward with your family at your center. Children or people you see as needing your guidance, they are going to be needing your guidance at this time even more. But embrace yourself completely. Love yourself innocently and purely. And don't think you have to defend yourself. Don't come from a place of defense. The Seven of Wands is saying very much like the Five of Pentacles, that you could spend your whole 10 days trying to get people to see that you're doing a great job, trying to get people to change their mind, always being on the defensive and not letting in the bounty. Because if you're always fighting, if you're always defending yourself, you're already on the high ground. You're not going to let in the blessings that need to come into your life. And the blessings are right here. We have the Ace of Pentacles next, which is amazing and speaks to you specifically, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Don't feel as if you have to be on defensive. Don't feel as if you have to watch everything that you do, everything that you say, and justify your actions. No, you don't. Don't live in sorrow and don't live in defensiveness. These two cards have the ability to rob 10 days, have the ability to rob lifetimes, months, years. We're only looking at sorrow and only coming from a place of having to defend yourself. Because if you're only defending yourself, you're never enjoying. I believe somebody once told me you can't ever win if you're always defending yourself. Embrace yourself completely. Love yourself. Look for the positive moments. And don't, if you wouldn't say it to a small child, don't think it to yourself in your head. If you wouldn't turn around and say to a child, you're worthless, I don't believe in you, your dreams are never coming true, how stupid could you be? If you would never say that to a child, don't dare to say that to yourself. Okay? And don't feel as if you have to defend yourself from other people. They're not worth it. If they don't see your worth, just walk away. It's easier said than done, especially if you're working with these people. Or living with these people that are sitting there questioning you all the time. Know quietly and inwardly that you are doing your very, very best. And you are achieving where most people could never achieve. You have lived through, some of you Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendants have lived through struggles that most people could never even imagine. So where you sit there and say, oh, I could have done things better. No, look at the love and the healing that you've brought to the world by being so strong. And embrace the love that you had for yourself when you were little. When you didn't know you could fail, when you didn't know that you could not achieve your dreams. Because you are moving forward in absolute prosperity. And this is important too because the Ace of Pentacles is an earth sign. The Pentacles are an earth sign, and you are an earth sign. And so this is representing you. Leaving behind sorrows, leaving behind doubts, leaving behind fears, moving forward in your life in prosperity. Moving forward in bounty, in richness. Now this could be wealth, or this could be something you value as much as money coming into your life. This could also be a gift that you need to receive within your soul, something that's going to elevate you to that next level of awareness and of understanding, and move you forward in a way that you never dreamed possible. This is the next level. This is the next chapter. This is letting in richness into your life, beauty into your life. Looking at the sorrow and saying, and remembering it, knowing that it made you greater and stronger than you could ever have been if you only had a life of ease and luxury. But now it's time to leave that sorrow behind and you move forward. Embrace the prosperity. Embracing prosperity and leaving behind sorrow is what this month is all about. And being passionate about yourself. Being passionate about your achievements, your successes. Seeing them, acknowledging them, and keeping them in your heart. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Don't you dare let people knock you down. Because you've worked way too hard to achieve this greatness. And some of you might need to just get out of toxic situations. Might need to sit there and say, you know what? I'm worth so much more than the constant battle I have to go through. This isn't saying, walk out of a relationship right away or anything like that if you have nothing, or work or whatever type of relationship that might be toxic to you, if you don't have a plan for yourself or a way of security. It's saying to build up that security, have another job lined up, have a place where you can go, and then stop defending yourself and move forward. That's for some of you, not for all of you. This is a general reading. And there are a lot of you watching. But you are embracing prosperity. You are embracing the next chapter in your life. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And now, you are moving forward in prosperity. Paying attention to the details. Looking at the harvest, at the wheat here, and not at the sorrow. You have prosperity coming into your life, and you are so nonchalant about it that you don't have it hidden away in a bank or under your mattress or anything like that. It's at your feet. You're using it as a coaster, okay? I love that. It's as if you went through this transformation of self. You found out, you know what, I'm worth it. And then you start having abundance come into your life, kind of left and right. And you keep that abundance with you. We have 3, but 3 is a very powerful number. 3 is a divine number. And you're sitting there and you're paying attention to the details. You're paying attention to what you love doing. You're following your wisdom, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You're grounding yourself. You're keeping yourself nice and grounded. And you're saying, I'm embracing what I am good at, and I'm embracing the prosperity that I can create for myself. You're embracing this next chapter fully, completely, and absolutely. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to what you're thinking as you're working. What you're perceiving as you're achieving. And don't let other people try to pull you back into a place of doubt and defense. Keep your head down. See how her head is down and she's sewing. Keep your head down and keep your eye on the goal. Because nobody can stop you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, but yourself. Let go of negative people. You're going to feel so much better. Even if you start just having a plan of how to let go of these negative people, it's going to be wonderful. Knowing the bounty that is coming in, the prosperity that is coming into your life, leaving behind the sorrow, and completely embracing yourself. Your next card is the Wheel of Fortune. Your life is doing a 180. Your life is starting to fall into place. Within 10 days, you're going to see a change. You're going to see a change from sorrow and struggle to prosperity and abundance. You're going to see yourself start believing that you are worth absolute love, absolute joy, absolute respect, absolute prosperity. It's kind of like going from a pauper mentality to a rich man's mentality. I'm just seeing these stars back here like diamonds. You are lighting your own way. You are weaving your own tapestry. In Greek mythology, what is it? The 3 fates are constantly weaving. I believe this is right. And then when your life is over, they cut the thread. This is what that makes me think of. You are weaving your own tapestry. You're adding in a new color, a new dimension to the work that is your life. New richness, new bounty, new understanding. And you are embracing that prosperity with every ounce of your being. Moving from a place of doubt to a place of absolute abundance. Embracing yourself and who you are without apology. Never apologize for being yourself. If you are causing harm to no one and you are living in love and light, then there is no need for you to apologize to anyone. Move forward. Know that you're adding a new thread to the tapestry of your existence, a new chapter to your book. And in these 10 days, you are working towards your prosperity and leaving behind doubts and fears. You're freeing yourself, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And you're doing so with your clarifying card, the Queen of Wands, with tremendous courage. Now, this could be a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, coming into your life that helps you on this transformation, and you embrace the passion and the courage that they give you. But this is also embracing your own passion and courage, all by yourself. See the lines here on her throne? New growth, new opportunities. Being able to lean on your desires. Lean on what it is that you want to create here on this earthly plane. New light, new love. For your life. I don't believe it's new love coming into your life quite yet. Because it's almost as if you're sitting there and redefining you. And of course, for some of you Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendants, you are going to be embracing love because you're rewriting your path. And that's going to be very attractive. But make sure you're still focusing on you. This is almost like a selfish 10 days, but don't think of it as a selfish 10 days. This is a time where you sit there and say, you know what? I'm worth everything that I was told it was selfish to want, that it was selfish to need. I am worth the gold, the beauty of life, the richness of life. And not shrinking away from it, not saying, oh no, you know, Susie should have it. I just made up a name. Saying, you know what, I am accepting this passion. I am accepting this creativity. I am accepting this divine feminine energy that's coming into my life and healing my soul and moving me forward with the fire in my belly for what I want, for where I'm going, for what I'm achieving. And I'm not going to give the credit for anybody else because your next card is the Ten of Wands. You've worked darn hard to get here. So don't you dare say, oh, I didn't deserve this. You definitely do. Okay, this is your passion, this is your creativity, but you've also picked up the load from other people. It's an Ella Willa Wilcox poem. I don't know if any of you know her. But she says that the world is separated into two types of people, lifters and leaners. You have been a lifter. You have been lifting people up. And all they do is lean on you and give you their burdens and say, oh, okay, you can take care of this. And oh, okay, you can take care of that. You know, it's enough. Take care of yourself. They can take care of themselves. It's actually a gift to be able to say to people, you know what, you have to carry your own weight. Moving forward in prosperity, but in your prosperity, divine prosperity with the blue ribbon tied around it. Leaning on your passions, your desires. Sitting there and knowing that you are strong enough and your will is strong enough and your desire is strong enough to guide you forward. You're also brave enough and smart enough to achieve on this earthly plane exactly what you want, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Putting down your doubts and your fears, but also putting down your passions and your creativity in someplace safe for you. And moving forward in passion of self, in creativity of self, in bounty of self. This is passion and creativity right here. This is being able to cultivate and create what you want here on this earthly realm. And that's what these 10 days are all about. Cultivating and creating on this earthly realm exactly what you want. The Wands and the Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, the change. But replacing sorrow with belief in yourself. And the love. Take in the love of life. The wonder. Yeah, the wonder. You know how things can seem amazing when you're little? When you find out the way something works, or you see a child discovering something for the first time and you go, wow, I don't even remember that being so awing. But this is finding the awe again in life. The wonder in life. The magic. They say in art, what are you creating that creates wonder in somebody? Finding that wonder again in you. Finding that innocence of soul. That innocence of self. not burying it away, and thinking that you're supposed to be what everybody else wants you to be. Okay. Embracing the change in your life. Your life is doing a 180. Embrace it. Do not sit there and say, oh no, I couldn't possibly, I can't accept the goodness that is coming into my life. Don't look at the negative. Look at the positive that's right behind you. Start to look at the wonder that this world is filled with and that your life is filled with. Love and prosperity. Joy and happiness. Don't sit there defending yourself. Work diligently on the details of your life. Work diligently on what it is that you want to achieve. And the universe, divinity, is giving you a gift of endless prosperity, of starting the next chapter. You're starting the next chapter of your life. In these 10 days, you might not be starting it, gung-ho. You might be writing the last few pages of your chapter and then going into the next part, ending a scene, going into the next scene. However it is you want to word it, you are creating the next step. And you are letting go of sorrows and fears. Do not be this hard on yourself, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Know that the love is right behind you. Know that you have the high ground. Because if you only focus on sorrow and on defending yourself, it will take away from all this prosperity. And you won't even know that it's coming or that it arrived. Focus on the details of your prosperity. Focus on the details of what you want to achieve. Work hard, move forward, watch your bounty with the wheat growing, your harvest coming in, and the sorrow going away. Follow your own wisdom. Again, have wonder with your life and with yourself. Move forward in courage and confidence and competence. Put down the burdens that you are carrying for yourself, but also don't carry the burdens for everybody else. It's time that you embrace your life, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and you start living it for you. Prosperity is coming. It may come in the guise of a large gift, a small gift. I would love to say that you'll be winning the lottery and everything will just change that way. That seems illogical. What I am saying here is that you're giving a gift. You're getting a gift of absolute prosperity in your life. Wealth is something you value as much as money. And you're moving forward as you create your heart's desire, not looking at how much you can get out of it. Sitting there, have a mindset as if, of course, the wealth is going to come. Don't doubt yourself. And start moving forward, because you are moving forward to great, beautiful things. Change is coming, and it's change for the better. Be passionate. Be bold, be brave, be creative, be fiery. Let your passion shine through in these 10 days. Maybe be a little bit more outspoken than you would ever be, a little bit more you than you would ever let the world see, that passion, that desire, that bounty that you have of self. But you're embracing yourself completely, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and you are moving forward in absolute glory. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.